Welcome back to the... Okay, where am I? The beefeaters? The beefeaters are coming. They'll free us all. Just you wait. Okay, first of all, we need to go to Milan. Tiptoe. We're not going to go back into the bug fort, we're done with that place. But we do want to go here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. I thought we had leashed. It's got nothing to do with me. This has nothing to do with me. Welcome to new area. It's a lighthouse. Where do we go? I found a stick. Can you have that? No, I can't. Fucking hell. Did I come from here? Because I don't want to... I don't want to leave and then come back. Nope, this is good. Okay. Yeah, I think we're supposed to go here. There we go. Why does the light need a house? Where else are you going to put it, silly? Goodness me, it's so hard to control this guy. Bah, okay. Let's think about this for a sec. We gotta get up there somehow. Oh, wait. Not as simple as that. Oh no, wait, it was. Rock and Roll McDonald's. Rock and Roll McDonald's. I need a way to come back to the physical realm. Because this ain't helping, boss. Raziel, you need to come back with a body. Yeah, I know. I'm too stupid, though. Well, this is a dog debate. My opinion is that you're wrong. Ah. Why do people get swimming controls so wrong all the time? It's not good. Especially when Spyro does swimming so easily. We all know that Gromit is the dog, and Wallace is the other dog. Let me in. Pipes. Pipes and rooms. What would you do if a cowboy came up to you and handed you a frog, then walked off? What kind of frog is it? Because this might be a delightful afternoon if the answer is good. Common pond frog. That's not a species. But okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. What a neat afternoon this is. There we go. Stop that from moving. You don't know frogs be... I'm just gonna assume, yeah, it's just a regular ass normal frog. Pretty pleased, actually. That's neat. That's a cool thing to have. I probably will, most likely, though, find somewhere to put it. Because it will die very soon without some moisture, so I'm going to try and find a pond or something. Oh no! My gumball going! Set on fire! Maybe a bullfrog? Those are pretty frog standard. Frog standard. I'm just your regular shopkeep. Frog standard. I don't know what this means. Be a fun story to tell, I guess. Being handled. Fuck. Can you jump over? No, you can't. Good. Oh! These guys are scary. Be a fun story to tell. It would. But I really wouldn't be able to tell much. A cowboy showed up and gave me a frog, and that's it. Then I found a nice place for the frog to be, and I let it happy. Oh, these guys are scary. Burn! Hey-o! Painting right now, so I can't type much. That's fine. I'll be most likely concentrating anyway. This is the finalus, after all. We're just talking about cowboys and frogs. Nothing crazy. Lots of machines in this area. I need some food. My health bars stink. I'm going to guess we do. Yes. Puzzle solving using my brain. Hey, yo, Santa Claus. Fucking hell. Ooh, such noises. Oh, this is a hydro dam. Oh, I see. We gotta use these blocks to create a way for the water.
Water? What the fuck? Water? What the fuck?
Update to the frog question. What if the cowboy gave you a South American horned frog? Be a bit more cautious, I think. But I would take it home and try and give it accommodation before calling anybody to help me with my big froggy situation.
Water, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
I wouldn't keep it. I wouldn't know how to. I'd probably just accommodate it until it was taken off of me.
Excuse me, but what the fuck is this?
There we go, that should do it. Yay, it worked! Make sure it doesn't get near your food. The Pac-Man rug's nicknamed for nothing. Fucking, I'll just give it a big bag of Doritos to keep it busy. Until I figure shit out. Oh, this is awkward. You're only updrift a little bit. What the fuck's the point? There we go. Fucking Rayman 2 ass puzzle. There. Addition to the hypothetical, the frog also wears a tiny cowboy hat. Well, I'd let him have it. I'd let him keep it, of course. Why wouldn't I? I'm not a monster. Oh, did I accidentally... Ugh. I sure did. Let's go run back. God, which way did I come from? This way. Don't fall down the hole. Hello. This frog is a sheriff around these parts. Ah! Run, run.
What the fuck? This tiny fucking frog's a sheriff? What the fuck?
Oh, this is awkward. Ugh. Okay, try again, but not fall through any of the flipping holes, you flipper. You stupid bitch! Stop falling down fucking holes! Except for that one, that one you can fall down. Wait, unless I'm supposed to fall down the hole. I think I might have been... I think I should have actually fallen down the hole. Let's go to the farthest one. I don't know if this means anything, but... it feels like I've done the right thing, I'm not sure. The parts are moving, so I guess this is good. Oh, the lighthouse is on. Ah! The light is going through that hole, which is what that room meant. There was a room with, like, a peephole. Ow! People! Quick. The next day, as you're passing through the local pond, there's a swarm. Fuck. Ooh. I know what to do. Gotta wait for the light to... There we go! There's a swarm of frogs all wearing different tiny hats. What's your reaction? I'm assuming someone's trying to fuck with me. Can I collect this? No, I need a physical body. My body's weak. I need goo. Goo collected. Yay! That's the last glyph. Nice. We have them all now. Rock and roll McDonald's. Now, how do we leave? Parts of it. Ah! They're part of a society. My body is weak, I need goo. You putting hats on the frogs? Ah, you batch fucking god! Jump scaring me out to the darkness like that, fucking Jesus! Jesus Christ! Did you see that? What, me? Ah, fucking jump scare creatures! Why don't you piss off? Fuck. Okay, where's that hole gone? Nice. Now we need to go... here. Back to Snowville. Hey, buddy. I would fight you, except I don't have the means to dispatch of your body. Now I do. I do need food.
I need to eat your soul.
Let's grab another torch. Do you remember that sundial we saw yesterday? Now we can do something about it. Ah! Throw stick. Hits man overhead with stick. Throws stick. Lifts man. Throws man onto fire. Watches man burn. Eats soul of man. Okay. I think it's... there we go. I was saying boo worms. Are you saying boo or boo worms? That guy just stood there and watched. He just watched the whole thing. Didn't run or anything. Thank you for the delicious goo. I like this cave. It's got a really nice opal color scheme going on. Lots of purples and greens etched into the stone. Only one more nether portal to open, guys. Only one more to open. Oh my god. Yeah, relax, buddy. Ah, a stick. We're going to be getting gameplay a day from now. I wonder if it'll be any good. Crack in the wall. Oh, wait.
Yes. The crack in the wall opens, and so...
This cave is really pretty. It's even more pretty in the spirit... Whoa. It's even more pretty in the spirit realm. So there's an urn or something here. I'm not sure what it does. There's a corpse here with a stick in it. It can stay there. Ooh. Murals.
Murals with holes in them.
Whoa. I don't know if what I did was a good idea. Let's take this one out. And that one closes the other one. But there's a hole here. What does that card do? I heard a click, but nothing seemed to happen. Let's, push. Open this again. So I can get out and take a look. That's closed because of the riggedy. I wonder if this has something to do with... It does! Ooh, but now I can't go through.
Puzzle. Big puzzle.
What's the point? Keeping these rooms open and closed seems to be the deal here, and I can also alternate between these rooms. But why? What's the point? Putting the block in there didn't seem to do much. There is a symbol, though. There's a symbol here, too. Maybe the puzzle is to get those 2 blocks into these holes. But I've got to do it in a way that doesn't impede my progress, because these flaps will come down and block me. How do I do this? First of all, let's get rid of this guy. Nice. Yeah, I think that's right, because look, those symbols match the ones over by the holes. So I guess that's the solution, but how do I get there? First of all, I want to experiment a little with this one. I know that'll close that, but that's fine. I just want to see if this will work. Whoops. It sure does. Okay, I have a plan. I have a big, juicy, disgusting plan. A fucking malformed mess of a gelatinous plan. First of all, I need to see something before I execute this. I need to go to the spirit realm in order to change sides. I'm hoping there's there is! Fantastic! This is all going really well. Alright, now we take this out. Put it in there. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. Nope, did not mean to. Thank you. Okay, that's one. Fuck is that sound? I hope that's part of the ambience. Boom, 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 bang, boom, boom, boom. Take that out. Close that. Aha! It is open! We did it, guys. The big fucking door's open. Now what? This looks like another turny stone. I'll ignore it for now. Gotta see the whole thing. Or not. Maybe the pale nodule needs to be facing the pale panel. So we... Whoa! Okay, not bad. It just gives me a free that. Yeah, not bad. Things are so much easier to kill when I've got a gun. Whoa, whoa. Fuck me. This has got to be the most visually appealing place yet. The colors are really good. Both in the spirit realm and in the physical realm. I'm a fan of the color scheme here. This is nice. Shit. Nice. Yummy. Is there a reason why we have a... Oh, I see. Yeah, because you can't push the blocks in because you need something to stand on. How is this going to be done? One of them's easy. You just need to get one of the blocks down the crevasse, have it there, and then you push the other one in. But then how do you get that one in? You can put it up on the ledge, drag it over, but then you can't push it in because you need something. This is a logic puzzle. This is the kind of shit you see on Facebook. Only 1 in 35 fucking people can solve this puzzle. Are you one of the lucky ones? No? I wonder, can I cheese this? No, of course not. Okay, the game's got rules. Unless something unique happens, depending... This looks like there's a block in the wall. Come on, look at this. You're not gonna let me grab this? Bruh. Let's go to the spirit realm, see if there's any clues. Boom, 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 ding, dong. Doesn't look like it. Oh! I am dumb. I've forgotten the functionality. Because I was trying to think to myself, why would it give me that item back there? Well, not item, but that refuel gauge back there, but I just remembered. There's more than one way to push a block. There you go. Rock and roll! Whoa, shit. Who are you? I'm not gonna go in there yet. What's down here? Just a refuel station. And a hobbly gobbler. Thank you. Oh, does that mean I need to go all the way back there now? Yeah, I guess so. Ugh. I guess the only thing I find troublesome about this game is that you cannot return to the physical realm at any point. You need to find a conduit, which isn't a problem, but it isn't a problem because I know this game relies on specific conduit points for puzzles to work. So it isn't that big of a deal, but it does frustrate me a little bit sometimes. But it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. There's been no point in the game where a conduit to return to the physical realm has been so out of the way that it's it ruined the game. Okay, what's this about? Okay, have all of them facing the middle. Cool. That opened a door somewhere, but I don't know where. Gotta go back. Son of a bitch. Son of a fucking bitch. Nom nom. Ho ho ho. Yeah. I think one of these doors open, but I'm gonna guess it's this one. No. This one. It looks more grand.
The Oracle's Cave, where Kane's first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred. Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kane's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex. I sensed that Kane was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
Let's do it then. There's a puzzle to be had here. Oh. Whoa. Cool. What the fuck? It's a big clock.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the Time Streamer, Mobius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kane's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
Big clock puzzle. I'm going to guess this is right. Have both the shinies facing forward. No. I'll be back. I'll be back, clock hand. There's not something over here I've missed, right? No. That's such a massive clock. Me and the bros are gonna meet up later. Stop comparing clocks, you know? Do I shoot this? No. Do I shoot this? No. There's got to be a clue somewhere that tells me what to do. Because this is just the base of the damn thing. Though it does mean something. I guess maybe I break it and go down or something, but I don't know how to do that yet. There's no other way to get up. Oh, there is no up. It's a roof. Okay, let me look at the symbols. So the... Hold on, I need to move some of these. Okay, that's not obscure enough that I can see it. So, the bottom one is that thing I'm seeing everywhere on the walls. I think I gotta match two of them up for it to make sense. Oh! There you go. It was that simple. Okay. Oh, fuck. We've got so much more to do. Okay, so... beam of light comes down. I've got to make it purple. Whoa! I did good, I guess. Let's make this easy. I'll turn these ones already. Whoa, what? I guess you can't do that here. You can, but not... Oh, I see. It needs to be done clockwise. You can't go anti. I see. Oh, I see. The floor's getting bumpy. Holy gamole, that's a huge clock. A clock with 3 hands. I think I know what I need to do. I need to take these things and stick them on the face, the faces that correlate the color. I think. Okay, no, I can't touch it. What the fuck did that do? Alright, so we got a puzzle here. This is not what I thought it was going to be. So red is in the middle. Yellow, northwest. Blue, northeast. Bring the hands where they stand. Maybe. I do not know if this is a good idea or not. Well, I did what I thought was the obvious answer, and it didn't work. I suppose we could just do this inch at a time. Because you can see the change happen before you. So let's just do that. We don't need to know the whole answer. Yeah. So we've got to... So the red hand being down is good, I think. Oh. Blue hand being there is good. And we keep going. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Trial and error mostly. Mostly. Sook. Whoops. Don't hurt me. Yes. Yes. Burn. Good. More giant gears and shit. Shit. That's all there is. And a pendulum. Oh, no. Ah, I thought that was a door. Did we twisty-turny the cog? I don't think we do. What? Oh, wait, is that where I came from? No, that's where I came from. So the upper parts. You're cleaning your PS5, it's tidy. Oh, I know. Let's go to the spirit realm. Maybe that'll give us an answer. Getting up there is a good idea, but how do you get up there? Not tall enough. Not helpful. So this is something you can do in the physical realm. Let's take a look at this pendulum. Can I do anything with it? I can climb it slightly. Big puzzle time. I'm done painting now. Done painting the Minku. Minkusi. Nah, that seems foul. Miku's an innocent soul. Blech. You can get up there, because I remember seeing it a conduit. And obviously you can get up there. You were just gonna draw a sex stick, but the painting hogged too much of my time. Oh, the fucking... Oh, if only we had more time in the day. We could... Can I even get back to my original spot? I cannot. I am stuck down here. But what do you do? Which warned you about that message? No. Think about this, because once you press enter, there's no going back. I don't know what the fuck to do. I tried to do the loop-de-loop, but I think the objects are too large. Yeah, they are, so we can't turn them traditionally. Can't push them. The polygons don't roll up there. There's no indicator of any movement with this thing. That is too steep to get up. That's just plain too high. And I can't even get back to where I was. So what the fuck? I am genuinely stuck in this room. Wait. Wait, what? blocks. I assumed these were just parts of the machine. I didn't know they were blocks. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. A block. There we go. Lovely. And now we have a way to get back. Aren't these game designers wonderful? Bah. Gotta wait for the pendulum to rock back. There. Tick tock. Whoa. What did I miss falling down? I don't think I missed anything. I would joke about a crotch shot, but this guy is dead. It's necrophilia. I'm not. That's just gross. That's just plain up disgusting. Fucking jump scare pieces of shit. Whoa. Oh, I desperately wanted to kill this guy using the block. Hold on. Okay, well, I guess we all can't have our dreams granted. Fuck, it's not possible. Okay. Back to the funny world. Shoot! Ah, you fucking... You fucking slow. I just want to kill a guy. What's wrong with that? Thank you. Okay, now let's do what I'm supposed to do. I think I get what it is I'm supposed to do here. Because there's a symbol on the ground, and on top of these blocks, they mimic the symbols. So I think I'm supposed to just line these up. Yep. And then I'll go grab the other ones. They were upstairs if I remember. I'm stupid. Again. I misremembering basic functionality in the physical realm. I don't need to go through the wall. I have the force push. Yep. I like this dungeon. Puzzles galore. Right. This needs to be turned around. Is this one fine? I think this one's fine. Good, we could just slot it in. No worries. Yeah, this is the only one that needs a little shuffle. Not much room to work with though, we're gonna have to be a bit careful. So just needs to... So this needs to rotate... 90 degrees clockwise. I did that wrong. I went the opposite way I was meant to go. Oh, for whatever, just roll with it. Fucks. There. Click. We've opened another door. This place is deep. That is a huge hole. Whoa. Oh no, there's two of them. Nice. Okay, Oh, this room's much bigger than I thought it was. I'm guessing we're opening this door. There's a piston up there with a platform on it. Why? Up there too. They all have one. Okie doke. Anything? There has to be a clue. Okay, gang. Let's search up for clues. Because I didn't hear a click anywhere. So, how am I supposed to gauge what's supposed to be done here? I think I know this one because we saw this symbol at... Oh, piss. Was I supposed to remember all of the symbols from the past puzzles? Fuck. Well, I know this one. The Z connects with this one. Okay, let's try to remember. It can't be this one because we did that already. So we have that and the triangle with the Jesus with a bell thing in it. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. Truly. Bah, it's just out of reach. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I was fucking. I thought the game was giving me the ultimate, like, memory puzzle. Remember what you did? No, but luckily, it's on the wall. Alright. I got one of them right, though. At the very least. You're back in time for shapes. Shapes and crepes. Now we have swinging pendulums. I don't know what for. Do we... Do we turn them all off? Because the switches are on. Unless there's a puzzle in here too. A puzzle within a puzzle. A prison within a prison. No, you just turn all the switches off. Alright, let's go. Deeper and deeper into the hospital. Whoa, whoa. What?
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
What do you mean? Another one. This one's slightly red.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold? Impossible. This must be one of Kane's deceptions. My mind reels with conflict. Does Kane await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come? This cannot be. What madness does this scene portend? Kane must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
Is that the future?
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
Oh. This is it, Luigi. This is the last gate. We've unlocked them all now. That's every portal.
must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Cain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Cain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Cain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Cain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Here we go. No. Ugh. Nice. Oh, so close. Ah, again, so close. I need to be less cautious, more bold. There. foggiest. Stay on the circle. Got him!
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah, welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth, a streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
To be continued. There you go. That's Soul Reaver. The point of no return was the portal. The last portal I got. Which, to tell you the truth, I should have saved. I should have saved right there. But that's where it is. I really like this game. I really like its storytelling. I really like its implications of choice. How right and wrong are merely just concepts of mortal minds to rationalize choice. But when mortality is taken away and you are now immortal and time is nothing more than a playground to you, what is right and wrong anymore? As Kane said, free will is an illusion. If you are immortal and you can see that, how do you break from it? Time is preordained. I would like to tell you how, but that's spoilers. Soul Reaver 2 finishes the story? No, it doesn't. But it gives you way more answers. The story wraps up in Legacy of Kain Defiance. And I would like to tell you how, but that's also spoilers. Something that these games do very well is they don't skimp on juicy information. Each game has its own really nice portions of lore to dig into. Luckily, though, we have Soul Reaver 2. I'm waiting for them to re-release the rest of the games. I would like for them to release the 2 Blood Omen games, just because, why not? And of course release Defiance. Blood Omen 1 would just be cool to have, just simply because you can't really get it anywhere else now. If you were interested in Kane's story before Soul Reaver, you don't need to know it, but it's something cool to have. Blood Omen 2 is something you don't need to play, but it exists for a reason. It fucks with the continuity a bit, but there is a very good reason for it. And I don't want to say why or how because spoilers. And Defiance is the last game of the story at the moment. They could continue this. You beat the game. You just came back from the sauna. Yeah, it's all done. Oh, there was a huge cliffhanger. A huge cliffhanger revealing, well, not the revealing, but there was a big smacking to be continued. What we're going to do now, we're going to look at the goodies. There's bonus content, remember? And we're going to look at it. This re-release came with a bunch of really cool behind-the-scenes stuff. I like this game a lot. I was concerned, upon revisiting this after so long, that my nostalgia, my rose-tinted glasses would have fogged this game, but no, it's actually, dare I say, this is even better now as an adult. Because when you're a kid and you play this, you can hear what the characters are saying, but you don't fully grasp what the hell's happening because as a child, you haven't lived long enough to understand the machinations of choice and how heavy that is. But when you're an adult and you play this, and you hear what Kane and Raziel are saying to each other, it hits a lot more home. It makes a hell of a lot more sense. And it's interesting, because as a kid, my notion was, yeah, Kane's the villain. But now, as an adult, I actually don't see Kane as a villain, or I don't really see Raziel as a hero either. I don't see them as typical archetypes of story. I don't see I don't see them as key pointal agonists in any way. I don't think there is good and evil in Soul Reaver. It's just two characters writing a story. The story was way more complex than the basic storytelling tropes. It really was. It really is. Anyway, let's go look at the behind-the-scenes stuff. Whoops. I was too eager. Bonus stuff. Galleries. Let's look at some fan art. That's pretty dope. Does it tell us who made this? Yes, we have names there. Shame you don't have the names of who made this stuff, but I'll tell you what, we'll go through each one of these in big screen mode, and then we'll go through them again, looking at the names. This is pretty dope, though. That's very nice. This is all fan art. Ooh, I like it. One with the Reaver and one without. Raziel as vampire. You thought Abria Barnabas was the artist? Maybe it was not commissioned art. Because if it's not commissioned art, then is it a fan piece? Ugh. Cool. Oh, I love that. I love monochrome stuff. Ooh, that's really nice. That's like a movie poster. Yo, Blood Omen. Nice.
Soul Reaver 2.
These are like movie posters. These are really fucking good. Whoa. Raziel jump scare. Ooh, that's potential spoilers. Oh, that's cool. The coin. So, this isn't spoilers, but I like this. So, in the Legacy of Kain fandom, a lot of people like to quote the cutscene from Soul Reaver 2, where Kain mentions that when you fuck with time, it usually lands on two sides of the two most likely outcomes. But if you have the right conditions, you can make the coin land on its side and get something new. And spoiler implications, though. Yo, that's cool! It's got all the main characters, some you haven't seen yet. That one's metal, kind of reminds you of the shading style of Todd McFarlane's. Oh, that's neat. That's such a badass fucking... That's cool. These are all fucking cool. Neat. Yo. Kain. It's Kain before he turned into what he looks like now, back when he was just a regular vampire. This is the Blood Omen Kain before Soul Reaver. Oh damn, look at that. They've given this Raziel no hair. It's just a skullman. Pixel art! Hey! Lovely. I love it. Back when he had a full mouth. Pixel art Kain. Oh, that's cool. It's like a Batman thing. Yo, that's fucking badass. I'm loving this. I wonder if they had to ask permission to show off this fan art. Or they just, you know, simply just took them. Either way. Ooh, you got a nice HD 3D model there. What's the difference there? Oh, nice. I love the colours. That's really good. Blech. The toys did figures of Raziel and Kain back in the day. Nude. No clothed. That's a nice HD render. Blech. Blech. Cool. Does anyone here know the old anime called Samurai Pizza Cats? They just announced a new game for the IP and it looks gorgeous. Made in the style of the old anime. I do not know what it is, but if you would be so kind to link it in chat. Hey, there's a good contrast. Vampire Cain versus what he turns into at the end of Blood Omen. Whoa. Potential spoilers. Now, who's that handsome fellow? Oh, that's all the pictures. Alright. I'm going to go through every one of these to show the names of who did this. Of who did these arts. Out of respect. And then I'm going to check out that trailer. Brian Monkus. You've got a good name. Some of these are just usernames, but that's fine. I guess if you couldn't get a hold of them, you couldn't ask their names. So the best you could do is their username. Nice. Good shit. Alright, I'm gonna watch the dingle now. We're gonna watch it together! Oh, this. I do know this.
Well,
Shut up. I do know this anime. Anime!
welcome back to Little Tokyo, where some big news has just reached the big cheese.
A video game? 30 years later and these old-fashioned furballs are getting a new video game? These darn pizza cats are always stealing my spotlight. I haven't felt this angry since our cartoon show stopped airing on TV.
Calm down, Seymour. If the Pizza Cats are getting a new game, that means we will be cast as the main villains, right? Our voice actors are even recording the scene that we're doing right now.
But I'm supposed to be the lead. I'm probably not even going to be a playable character.
Calm down, Cheese. I have a plan. We could bribe the animators to draw a super powerful robot for us. And then we can get rid of those pesky Pizza Cats once and for all.
Bribe the animators. What a brilliant idea. And with those annoying pizza cats out of the way, I'll become the new emperor of Little Tokyo once and for all.
Oh no! Isn't there anyone who can stop this cast-off supervillain?
So, the big cheese is up to his old tricks again, huh?
Well, we've got 9 lives, plus continues.
And when the game gets tough, you know who to call.
We are the Samurai Pizza Cats!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Samurai Pizza Cats are back with a brand new video game. The Big Cheese has an evil scheme up his sleeve, and it's up to you, the player, to stop him from taking over Little Tokyo. Switch between your favorite cats, Speedy, Guido, and Polyester, and get ready for some nostalgic pepperoni action. So put on your best pajamas, because we're going to party like it's 1991 with the return of the Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh my god, that's wonderful. What an amazing thing. What an amazing thing. You know, I only know about Samurai Pizza Cats, not even a fan of the show. Not out of, like, distaste, I just don't know the show at all. I know nothing about it. But when I was watching that, it just felt so fucking good to see that. What an amazing idea. Sky's the limit when you give a shit. You like the design of the fellas. Never heard of the IP before, but now you want to bring it back. Yeah, this is... I want this game. Could you imagine if they did OG Dragon Ball game like this? Like they animated it on old anime style? That'd be badass. It's like Zelda 2 format. Looks so incredible. And you looked it up, they're getting the original voice actors back. Oh, God. This needs to do well so the studio can get hired by other anime IP holders to do some old anime-styled games like this. Could you imagine if they did a Fist of the North Star game like this? Holy fuck. God, there's so much to... Oh. Fuck. Okay. Enough gushing. What an amazing thing to see. I'm going to wish this lot. I'm going to wish list that immediately. If it's on Steam. Samurai. I have spelt it wrong. Samurai. I've spelt it wrong again. Why can't I fucking spell samurai correctly? Is my brain stupid? There it is. Samurai Pizza Cast. Blast from the ass. Wish list. Fucking rock and roll McDonald's. Amazing shit. You would die for a Dragon Ball 1 that actually looked like the old anime. That would be so cool. The original Pizza Cat shares a lot of voice actors with Arthur, intriguingly enough. Arthur? Wait, does this say cosplay? Oh wow, we actually have some cosplay. Look at this shit. Oh, fuck. Ooh, that's very well done. Holy shit. Ah, cool. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. They added like a black fabric. It's either black paint or black fabric underneath their mask to give it the effect of having no jaw. That's really clever. Cool. Ah, that's badass. They even got the wings. So who are these people? Cosplay photograph from Photo Roman. Cool. Concept art. You know it. You know what I'm going to do? Real quick. It's getting that time of year where the sun is lingering longer than usual, and it's burning a hole in my skull. So I had to close the window. A lot of respect to cosplayers because of how far as far as you're concerned, this is the closest thing we get to these characters being real. I don't want these characters being real. These fucking terrifying. Are you kidding me? You got a trailer for Promise Mascot Agency if anyone's interested. What is that? I don't know what that is. So this is fucking... if this is new concept art, I am extremely interested because this is a scene from Blood Omen, the original game, before the pillars crashed. I wonder. It makes me wonder if they're working on that now. Yep, you got all the pillars. Mind, dimension, conflict, nature, balance, energy, time, states, death. Ooh. Yo, these are fucking amazing. Whip. Yeah, this is definitely Blood Omen shit. Yeah, this is all Blood... I don't know if this is new or OG stuff. Because if it's OG stuff, fantastic, good. But if this is new concept art, why the hell do they have new concept art for Blood Omen? You don't usually do concept art for remakes. Not usually. Sorry, remasters. So it makes me wonder if this is new. If this is new, are they working on a remake for Blood Omen? Because that would be the only one that would make sense. They could do exactly what they did with Blood Omen 2 and Defiance. With this remake, they just touch it up because it's nice. And the games work. But Blood Omen 1's the only one that wouldn't exactly line up with modern audiences as well. I think people would still buy it, but it's not guaranteed because it's kind of fiddly. A full ground from the ground up? I have no idea. I've got ideas racing in my brain. Blowing away bodies. Wow. Holy shit. This gives me Heart of Darkness feels. Parching. Oh, there's the entrance to the Mobius's labyrinth. You would love it if it built from the ground up, but then it included the PS1 version as a bonus feature. Yeah, that would be really nice if they did that. I'd love it. This looks like the town from Blood Omen 2. In fact, it looks very much like it. It's weird seeing Raziel out in the open, because he's usually hanging around ruins and shit. God, this is so fucking amazing. Some artists are truly fantastic. Like, there are some parts of this image that, if I didn't know this was concept and you took out little snippets, I would think it was a photograph. Ooh. Whoa. That's badass. You know what's weird? They actually did do a new Legacy of Kain game. But thankfully they didn't name it Legacy of Kain. They just called the game a Nosgoth. And it was a live service game multiplayer thing. And no one bought it. And I'm glad they didn't, because it was insulting. That's right. Soul Reaver's back as a live service multiplayer. First of all, if that was... it just... So, that to me just proves that they did no research on the audience. Because people who play these games don't give a fuck about live service shit. They're not interested. That's not gonna work. And it didn't. Nobody played it. It was one of those games that fucking vanished within a week because there was just nobody there. Early exploration whip. More like dead service. Sometimes live service stuff works depending on what franchise you're using for, you know, whatever. But people who play the Legacy of Kain games, that's not what they like. They don't... The people who play the Legacy of Kain games like the story and the characters, and they like the environment and the world, and the... I guess the sepulchral beauty of the decaying world of Nosgoth. They don't... you can't just wave live service game over the franchise and be like, well, they don't give a fuck. Like, this is not what we want. Luckily, though, the game is back in the hands of the original creators. Whoa, that's great. Oh, that's clever. There's some hidden faces in the geometry. That's scary. Ooh. I could look at this all day. Assuming there's enough to last all day. No, I don't know, but I think this is Kain when he was human. Don't quite remember. Whoa, fuck. Yeah, that's something you could do. Okay, so in Blood Omen and Blood Omen 2, I guess, there was a thing you could do as a vampire, as Kain, and if you just wanted to feed, you didn't need to kill them. You could just suck the blood out of them. Just like that. Just... It was fucking badass. Only worked against humans, though. You couldn't do that against, like, other vampires and creatures. The humans were the weak enemies in the game, so it was just like an easy attack move. Similar to how Raziel absorbs souls. You're curious what the outtakes are. Maybe they are voice act bloopers. Whoa, the thing. The thing with no name. Raziel, if you go beyond this point, I can no longer make fun of you. Whoa. Scary dog. Oh, that's it. Wow. What are renders? Oh, I see. So these are the... It's promo material. Early renders and stuff. FMV. Rahab 2. Malachi. Duma. Durel. Raziel. Zephon. Nice. Not gonna look at bonus Soul Reaver 2 because that's spoilers. So where was outtakes? Does anybody remember? Video outtakes. I'm interested. Let's take a look. So we have 12.
The making of Soul Reaver.
Soul Reaver.
I feel an obligation to work out since I'm Soul Reaver. So when the time comes I really meet everybody, I'll be able to wear...
Wait. It's a tad too quiet. I want this to be loud enough for everybody to not have to squint their ears. I'm going to turn this up a bit. Let's listen to this again. This is actually really cool.
The making of Soul Reaver.
Soul Reaver.
I feel an obligation to work out since I'm Soul Reaver. So when the time comes I really meet everybody, I'll be able to wear tight black outfits. And they won't feel so terribly disappointed to see that it's the 60-year-old cocker doing this voice. I had to go out and buy a PlayStation. They sent me Soul Reaver.
Right.
So I went up to buy PlayStation.
Right.
And we hooked it up in the house, and then I started it. Because I never played a game like this. I played a game, period, other than, Knick Knock or that little Pac-Man or something.
Right.
And it's extraordinary. The opening's really extraordinary with the wings and the ripping and the throwing down of the abyss. And
right.
Now I'm getting into the labyrinth. 2 hours later, I still am nowhere. He keeps falling off the rock, and I can't work it to get him on the rock. And my daughter is sitting in the bed. She says, "Dad," I said, "leave me alone. I'm going to do this." She said, "But I can." I said, "Leave me alone." And 2 hours later, I look up, and I realize it's 2 hours has gone by, and it felt like I was there for 5 minutes. And I have gone no further. And I wanted to get into the other things. I wanted to see, because I did several other voices, I wanted to get, couldn't do it. And I said, I can't do this. So when I went downstairs, I came back up, and I looked, and she's already well beyond me. And I said, so there's got to be a chip that the kids have in their heads that some of us don't have.
Right.
From another time in our existence.
Yeah.
This is a CD-ROM?
This is a video game for the PlayStation 2.
There's a lot of talk for a video game.
It's a story-based game. Yeah.
I'm so used to sort of doing 5 lines different. Go through that door! Don't go through that door! Hey, go through that door!
There's more to being a vampire than drinking blood and ripping out throbbing hearts. Trust me, doll.
That's cool.
continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient.
Good one.
It's a lot of chat, isn't it?
Indeed.
It's so great. Poor Simon, I go, and? He did what?
Boy,
And he goes into 3 pages.
Sitting down and taking a rest.
And
whenever he
it's
starts
so
to talk.
great. That is so fun.
So we're getting some pops on Parasite. Poetic.
Poetic Parasite. Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The biggest parasite of them all.
39,919.
You stay here. I'll go and warn the others. I'll go and warn the others.
Be gone. You are not welcome here.
One of them were just a little easier. 906.
Be gone. You are not welcome here.
Renee?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. Amp up that accent just
A little bit. I thought it had disappeared a little beyond the pale.
Uh-oh. Let me out of the room.
License to kill. I know.
Licenses. The scenery and me will go.
I fear you have been followed. You must save yourself, Raziel. Janos, no! Oh, that's your line.
But I like the way you did it.
How did I do it? Was it okay?
It was so good. That's the way I'm going to do it. George Burns. As Janos presented the blade.
Janos.
How many voices do you do?
Just one. I mesmerize you to think that it's more than one.
It's a hypnosis trick.
Yeah.
I'm under a spell right now.
He's the man of many voice.
The man of one voice and just think it's 1,000. That's all.
Embrace your destiny, Razia. You must reclaim the Reaver. It alone was forged for you, and you alone. Without it, there is no hope.
Good. Renee, you gave us an extra alone.
It alone was forged for you and you alone. But I liked it.
It alone was forged for you, and you alone, it was for you alone. I'm dying. Give me a break here.
These are badass. This fucking kicks ass. Yeah, you're so glad they archived this footage. Me too. This is really interesting.
Look at this black heart. How still it beats. Or how it still beats would probably be better, wouldn't it?
That would help. And also look at his black heart rather than this. But otherwise, perfect. 10, 11, 3 in a row.
Look at his black heart. How still it beats. I'm not going to be able to say it. We'll have to change the whole story.
I'm telling you.
Demon! He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool!
What kind of demon is this?
Very creepy. Very creepy.
Like that? Big guy like that?
He thinks he can change his destiny. What a fool.
Let the next squad take him. Let the next squad take him. To arms! The unholy ones approach! To arms! The unholy ones approach! To arms! The unholy ones approach!
Wow.
The unholy ones approacheth. Let the next squad take him. The scourge is upon us. The stench of death is in the air. Oh, did you fart? Compelled to touch it. To take it up. Please. Please don't take my line. Please, take my line. Please, take it away from me. There's my unique resurrection. Give me a unique resurrection. First he takes my wings, and then he takes my unique resurrection. And the man has no pity. Stand your ground!
It's quiet tonight. You know you got the bluest eyes. We've been out here a long time without a female vampire hunter.
Let me enlighten you, poor Raziel.
Well, Renee.
What? What?
That's terrific.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll just go home now.
Go home and gargle and clean out those lungs.
Glad we did those at the end.
Ah, my wayward child returns.
Having unearthed more than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being misled, Raziel. This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unholy. Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
My reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
How was that an outtake? What the fuck? That was just really cool to witness.
Raziel, the failed assassin. You had Cain at your mercy, but lacked the courage to fulfill the act. And now you see the wasteland wrought by the tyrant's hand, by his selfish decision to preserve his own life, even when it meant sacrificing the whole world. This is the fate of Nosgoth, as long as Cain remains alive.
An ironic condemnation, given this guilty scene. One would think you'd torn down the pillars single-handedly. What are you trying to obliterate as you drag your loathsome body through this chamber? And why, as Nosgoth descends into madness and misery, do you appear to thrive? Things in this world, I am learning, are rarely what they seem. You, apparently, are no exception.
I am the engine of life, the source of Nosgoth's very existence. I am the hub of the wheel, the origin of all life, the devourer of death.
Or maybe you're just hungry. Could it be as simple as that? Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The great adversary of the vampires turns out to be the biggest parasite of them all.
Do not test my patience, Raziel. I made you, and I will unmake you if I become so inclined.
As your agent, I am beyond death.
There are fates worse than death, Raziel.
Oh, I see you now as you truly are. A cancer, a spooling parasite burrowed deep in the heart of this world.
Go now. Play out your pitiful rebellion and take your place among the destroyed, the used, and the damned. But know this, you are mine for eternity. You have always been, and will always be, my soul Reaver.
Fucking hell. Are these spoilers? Yeah, but I doubt anyone's gonna remember. Also, these scenes are lacking context.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel.
When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel, to see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kane. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kane. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic? Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours. You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering, that FMV you saw was not part of any game. That was a concept for the encounter. The actual stuff that was happening was done in engine because they didn't want, at the time, loading an FMV for the encounter and then loading out to do a boss fight, then loading back in would have taken too much RAM and would have halted the game. So they tried their best to mimic the same actions in engine, but you can still access that FMV in game with cheats, and hopefully it's in here somewhere too. It's really cool. It's really cool. Really cool little side bit.
Janos Audrin? It is heartening after all these years to hear my name spoken without contempt.
Raziel, my child, what have they done to you? I have been dragged through hell and back. All it seems to reach this moment. But I don't yet know why. For thousands of years, I have waited, alone, here, losing faith. At the time of the binding, 9 guardians were called to serve the pillars, and I was summoned as the 10th guardian, the keeper of the Reaver, the weapon of our salvation. Over time, our race died out, until I alone remained, sustained only by my obligation to you and by my guardianship of the blade. And the other 9? Why did their guardianship not sustain them? I don't know. As our race dwindled, the humans prospered. I have watched over the centuries as our history faded into myth and finally receded altogether. The humans have forgotten us entirely and claimed the pillars for themselves, wholly ignorant of their true purpose. To them, I am merely a devil, the origin of their vampire plague. Why would the pillars summon human guardians then if they are meant to be served by vampires? The pillars choose their guardians from birth, Raziel, and vampires are no longer born. This is the crux of our dilemma, and this is the terrible irony
With their vampire purge, the members of the Circle have assaulted the very architects of the pillars they are sworn to protect. They have embarked on a treacherous path. With every vampire they kill, the humans are slitting their own throats. They know I'm up here, beyond their reach, and it terrifies them. You can see how they flaunt their kills to torment me, or perhaps simply to lure me out. They have this foolish notion that destroying me will somehow topple our entire bloodline. Thankfully, we're not that fragile.
I have seen them mustering their forces in the village below.
Yes. I don't know what they're plotting, but I fear our time may be bitterly short.
Mankind seems to have brought you only torment and grief. You must hate them.
They fear what they don't understand, and they despise what they fear. But no, I do not hate them.
Vorador does.
He has suffered much. He cannot forgive them.
Should they be forgiven?
They don't understand what they're doing. They are simply unenlightened and vulnerable to manipulation.
So, it's all true then. What Cain and Vorador have told me. I really am some kind of unholy vampire messiah.
Unholy? No. Messiah? Perhaps.
I don't like that word. It smells of martyrdom.
Raziel, your role in this world's destiny is more crucial and more benevolent than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your journey will not be easy. Dark powers are allied against you. But I think you already know this. You appear to have been cruelly tested. The binding must be secured, Raziel. The pillars are the lock.
And the Reaver is the key.
Yes.
The Reaver is here. Why do I feel nothing?
The most formidable weapon ever forged by our swordsmiths. They infused the blade with vampiric energy, empowering the Reaver to drain our enemies of their precious lifeblood.
As Janos presented the blade, an inexplicable sense of dread crept over me, more palpable than anything I'd felt before. I was at once horribly repelled by the sword, and yet irresistibly compelled to touch it, to take it up. Please, take it away from me.
I fear you have been followed.
You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos! No!
I can't wait to see how they've made Soul Reaver 2 look. I'll be in the future though.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
The pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain. There's a third option. Monumental secret, hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Cain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently, sir. But suppose you
throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Cain.
And profoundly ingrained, Raziel.
You must understand our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because we are compelled to. We have always met here. History is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river, the current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there.
you and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth. Years later, I stumbled upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Mobius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Mobius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race. This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The nemesis never becomes the nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Mobius profits from all of it. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse. But how can it be so? How? If history is immutable. The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Mobius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of balance guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Mobius, and so in turn was yours.
Oof. Bit heavy on the spoilers, but whatever. After this, you would play the games just because of Michael Bell was in them. Absolutely. The voice acting and writing in these games is phenomenal. He was Ninja on PS2, Eternal Darkness on GameCube. Oh wow, I didn't know he was in Eternal Darkness. That's pretty good. I played that game too. How come I didn't notice? How many of these do we have left? 4. I think we've got enough time to watch the rest.
Oh no. Every time you turn up, something monumental and terrible happens. I don't think I have the stomach for it.
No drama this time, Raziel.
You are persistent, crossing time like this to follow me. Still waiting for that coin of yours to land on its edge.
I'm biding my time. I see that Mobius has played a little trick on you.
Yes. Clearly doesn't want me to meet this Janos Audrin.
Perhaps. Or maybe he merely hoped that it would harden your heart against me, to see this wasteland which I single-handedly authored.
My heart doesn't need hardening, Cain. If I even suspected that destroying you would make any difference, I would do it this instant.
I knew you'd see through them, Raziel. Janos is indeed the key to your destiny, but you'll need to find your own way back into Nosgoth's past. Make no mistake, though, Raziel. You and I are now in great danger. We are irritants here. Malevolent forces are being marshaled to eliminate us.
You talk as though we're allies.
Regardless of your sentiments, Raziel, in their eyes, we are.
Well, they're certainly trying to eliminate you, Cain. There can be no doubt of that. I am assaulted relentlessly with demands for your demise. Whatever it is that you're plotting, they're scared to death of you. As for me, I suspect they made a grave error when they allowed my unique resurrection. I don't think they know how to destroy me.
You mustn't underestimate them, Raziel.
And who exactly is this diabolic they to which we keep referring? If there's some grand conspiracy going on, The right hand doesn't appear to know what the left is doing. Even Mobius seems to be caught out at every turn.
Mobius is a puppet, Raziel. Haven't you realized that yet? That's the sweetest irony in all of this. Nosgoth's great manipulator is their plaything. But the ones pulling the strings haven't shown their faces yet.
They don't like us unwriting their carefully choreographed history, though, do they?
You must understand, Raziel, we haven't unwritten history, we've merely rewritten it. The future flows around our petty actions, finding the path of least resistance, while admitting only the slightest alterations. This is the reshuffling you felt when you refused to kill me. And remember, Raziel, we are irritants in this regard as well. History will not allow the introduction of a paradox.
And if events cannot be reshuffled to accommodate the change?
It is the irritant who's expelled. Bear in mind, this may be exactly the outcome our enemies are trying to provoke. We must tread very carefully.
Goodness. How careful they are with each of their words. You can, just by looking at them, how much they're concentrating. They're not just waffling what they read, they are meticulously articulating every syllable. They're fucking... They are trying their hardest to make that take perfect.
And who has slandered me so? Your malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you, our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then, but consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Cain dead. I can help you do it. You may never again be human, Raziel, but you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum, but do what you have to do. By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that. So, Raziel, here we are finally. You have no choice but to confront me now. And I am not so foolish as I've let you believe. We have business to conclude.
You knew I would lead the Sarafan to Janos, you vile bastard. You've been orchestrating my every move. My destiny is an amusement to you.
It was fun while it lasted. I think not, Raziel. Malek, do not let this creature leave. He poses a danger to the circle. Poor, deluded Raziel. Did you somehow imagine you had the guile to change history on me? I'm the time streamer. I knew your every intention before you did, you imbecile.
Malek. If you remember, Malek didn't have a coffin in the tomb. It was the only one of the Sarafan missing from the burial. Apparently Amazon won't be delivering your Pirate Yakuza game until Monday. Oh shit. Does that I hope that doesn't interfere with your plans. Was it you who booked time off to play it? Or was that somebody else?
Ah, yes. I like that look on your face, Mobius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damned staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Kane's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Raziel. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were never allies, Mobius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Kane when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice, and I chose mercy. And now I know your sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Kane, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Kane." I'm setting my own path from here, Mobius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster. Has my refusal to kill Kane reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Raziel? You're simply Kane's servant.
I do not serve Kane. I merely did not kill him.
Raziel, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, time streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go. In there.
What are you doing?
Come now, Mobius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine. This error is of no further use to me. You will operate this device to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Kane? You're leaving your Kore behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the two poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
Goodness me.
Raziel's back and Mobius has got him. Tonight.
And now it's the Raziel and Mobius show.
No, not time off, but it landed on a weekend where you didn't have to go to work. Piss. That sucks. Streamer, consider what you're doing. They knew the future.
Vorador, I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope. I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the Pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or are you the answer to them? I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the Pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the Pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the Pillars' destruction, or their salvation? Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you? What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it. Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away, until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
Really nice that they added this. Really nice. I was not expecting a big fat reel of archived voices. For real.